Morning, guys. It's Andrew from 510 Books. It is Friday, October 22nd, 2021. As you can tell, I'm in my warehouse, sitting next to this Gaylord, which is the final of the 3 Gaylords of my most recent order. And I'm about to go through it. So this video is going to be me going through this and seeing what we find. It is 9:04 a.m. I'm going to see if I can do this in 2 hours. I have someone coming to for me to do a bulk buy with, so I'm gonna have to stop in the middle, but I will keep tabs on the time to see how long this takes me. So let me show you what's in here. It's mixed media. As you know, or may not know, mixed media Gaylords usually are comprised of DVDs, CDs, video games, some audiobooks, some software. That's about it. As you can see, there's a random book in here, but that's typically not the case. This looks to have a lot of DVDs, but there's some CDs in here. And I'm really hoping for a good amount of Blu-rays, video games, and some TV box sets. I already see a few TV box sets sprinkled in. So fingers crossed for those video games and Blu-rays, though. All right, here I go. Okay, guys, it's been an hour since I started. Someone came and I made a bulk buy of some DVDs and some CDs. It took about 20-25 minutes, but it's been roughly an hour, and here's where I am. So I am, about halfway, maybe a little bit. Actually, about halfway, because it wasn't completely full. The Gaylord wasn't completely like bulging full. And here's what I have over here. I would be much further along if I hadn't decided to separate things. I decided to separate TV box sets, Blu-rays, video games, sealed DVDs, workout DVDs, kids DVDs, and everything else. All the other DVDs are together here. And also what I did is I stacked them face up. So all of that time spent doing that, so I don't have to do it later, but so that doesn't allow me to clear the Gaylord super fast, because I've done it in the past where I've just stacked everything up and haven't gone through it at all, and I did it, I think, in like an hour and a half. But anyway, so far, not too many video games, unfortunately. A decent amount of TV box sets and Blu-rays, though. Hopefully, there's some more video games in here. All right, so I'm going to keep going. I think I'll finish this in like 40 minutes or so, maybe, actually probably less. I'm going to end up cutting the box so I can get into it, so I don't have to keep bending over and messing with my back. So I'll show you when I'm done what I have left, or what I've gotten out of the whole Gaylord. So I got a decent amount of Blu-rays from the Gaylord. I've had more from other Gaylords, but this isn't too bad. Not too bad. And then if I walk over here, these are all the video games right here. Not too many, a dozen or so. Most of them console games. There's a few PC games as well. So not a big haul, but not bad. And here's everything stacked up. A lot of DVDs. This was very DVD heavy. So these from here on over, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. So 10, 11, 12, 13 high stacks, and this was a half stack there. Is all just normal movies, non-kid movies, basically. I didn't sort them yet. I'm going to go through those and sort them. But these are all kids here. There's a lot. 1, 2, 3 stacks of kids. And this small stack. And then some CDs. Not a ton of CDs. I didn't see too many great titles. I may have to go through them a little more thoroughly, but just based on my experience, etc. This is a lot of TV box sets, though. That was awesome. Looks like some cool stuff in there. The Gaylord I've already dumped. It's out of here. Been replaced by these boxes of mostly DVDs, and this whole thing is of Blu-ray, but unfortunately it's mostly kids. Not necessarily a bad thing. Some of them are sealed, a few, but Blu-rays do well for me at my local sale. So I just mix in all genres to my Blu-ray section. I don't take out the kids or anything like that. But this one I just bought from somebody. You can see there's 1, 2, over here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 boxes full of DVDs, and then this box about half full of Blu-rays. And I have another box of some CDs. Mostly they're classical though, so I mostly bought this for the Blu-rays and of course the DVDs. It looks like half, if not more than half of the DVDs, probably more than half, are kids titles. So, and there's only a handful of TV box sets. So I didn't spend too much money on this. Probably 500, 600 DVDs, Blu-rays. I got a rough estimate. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. Over 100 each, probably, in each box. So yeah, it's probably more like 700, including the Blu-rays. Yeah, so anyway, so that's on the pallet jack, and I'll just be able to easily move that around, because what's happened is I've made several bulk buys since my last sale, and I've still got a bunch of DVDs over there and some great CDs that I've been going through. And then under the table here, check it out, I've got these 4 boxes of DVDs and some Blu-rays, and a lot of sealed stuff in there as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's all. Those are really good because there's a lot of them that are sealed. But anyway, so I'm kind of getting clogged up with DVDs. I don't, at this point, unless somebody has some great Blu-ray titles, some great TV box sets, or just really unique DVDs, unique titles, not common stuff and not kid stuff. If they don't have that, so if it's basically a lot of kids, basically a lot of common titles, or if they have a lot of sealed stuff, I'm probably going to pass on DVDs for now. I'll keep on buying CDs. Again, I won't offer much money, so it'd be like, oh, if you have 100, I might give you, I don't know, $10 or something. I mean, I'm just not gonna, if they're really common. So I just have too many. But anyway, so the Gaylord is done in terms of emptying it. It took just over 2 hours, and that was with me sorting them out a little bit, which is helpful now, so that at least I can, at least I sorted out the most important categories, I'll say. The only one I didn't was sorting between DVDs that I have that I'll look up to see if they're worth selling on eBay, and also to put in my local sale. So interesting stuff, unique stuff, like this one. DOA, 20-year greatest, oh, whoops, that's swearing. Okay, so I guess this is, that might be music. That one stood out. Nothing else that I can see on the top here. But yeah, stuff that stands out to me that is unique, I haven't seen before, I'll want to put in my local sale, or I'll find unique stuff that I can sell on eBay for some more money. So yeah, that's basically it. Basically, I mean, it doesn't take too long to go through a mixed media Gaylord. If I had, a tipper or even a Gaylord dumper that could go up and dump it onto a table so I wouldn't have to lean over. Even when I cut the box, the Gaylord box on the side, I still have to lean in and get it, versus if there was a table and it would dump it on the table. Of course that would be ideal, but I need more space for that. But it works out well. It doesn't take too long by myself. I've had someone help me in the past, and of course it goes even faster, because then they can just take it out, separate it, and then I can just start going through them. But if you're looking to get into Gaylord mixed media specifically, not books, of course, I'm talking about books, that's a whole different thing. But if you're looking to get into mixed media Gaylords, I recommend it if you're really wanting all the non-book stuff. If you find a good source, there can be some really quality stuff in there. Again, this was a low yield for a Gaylord for video games, which is unfortunate, because I do like, because lately I found a lot of probably triple, double, let's see, double to triple what I found in this one, and some good stuff as well that I can sell for more money in my sale. What I'm trying to do is build up build back, I should say, my video game inventory, and keep on building it. Basically, I want to get it to the point to where I've got a nice collection, and I can get more video game people here, hopefully. So anyway, so that was the third one, my Gaylord, and third Gaylord of my latest order. I don't know if I'll order another 3 for before my next sale, because they are good for finding some video games and Blu-rays, because that is the hardest part, aside from records, finding Blu-rays and video games. Good ones anyway. So hold on one second. And by the way, you do not need a warehouse space, even a small one like mine, to get into mixed media Gaylords. You could have them delivered to your garage. You could have them delivered to a storage unit, and you can totally do it from there. It's not great to do it in a storage unit because you typically don't have a bathroom, you don't have great lighting, you don't have electrical outlets. Those kind of things are big. I mean, going from the storage units that I had before, which the lighting was so crappy, to this is such a huge difference. And of course I can open the door. Well, I could at the storage unit as well, but this one's much bigger, lets in a lot of light, a lot of fresh air. And just not having the bathroom and not having electrical outlet sucks, because your phone will drain, and then you have to go to the bathroom, you want to wash your hands, etc. Or clean up some stuff that you're going through. It's not good, but it's probably, you can still do it though. You can still do it. Become prepared. And if you have the room in your garage, of course you can do it as well. You can fit a couple Gaylords. You can fit a lot of Gaylords, but you need space to go through them as well. And then you can just immediately start, if you're listing or you have somebody listing for you, start listing them stuff on Amazon or eBay or however you're doing it. So I strongly recommend, doing it if you really want to get into that, because depending on who you're getting them from, they can be really, really quality stuff in there. But it is overwhelming and it is work. It's not as heavy, as books and as cumbersome as books, but there is a lot of stuff in a Gaylord. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next video. Take care.